Love and harmony, family. I am infinite abundance, exponentially healthy, wealthy, with the highest potentials for life infinitely. And what are we doing right now? Raising those frequencies. And what else? Raising those vibrations. Take that, take that. Take that good ass energy I'm sending and sprinkling all over you right now. You better catch it. And what are we going to do? Breathe in this good ass prana that is conscious with oil. Let's go. Oh yeah, free to be. Beautiful, authentic, unapologetically. One more time. Deep down from the base of those spines. Yeah. Deep down from the base of those spines. Woo. Do a little jiggle with it. And light up each and every one of those chakras. Yes. Light them up as they are in perfect alignment to the ethers to bring beautiful manifestations to show up in reality just as a rainbow in the sky and a high vibrational frequency you carry within your heart. Let's go. Make it deep. Make it beautiful. Let's go. Be so good to be in the land of the living with praises and thanksgiving. Can I get a whoop-de-doopy, doop-de-doop-de, and a oh yeah there, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah there, oh yeah. Now today, let's talk about why our intuition is the greatest solution for navigating life now. And I am speaking from experience here because the woman I was some years ago and the woman who I am now is two different. Mindsets, heart set, or experience in life totally different because of my intuition. And it is through my intuition and listening to myself I was able to come off grid and live off of my own energy. Now what does that mean? When I got off grid 5 years ago, I started to listen to myself in the direction that I choose to end up in, not wanted, I choose to end up in. But I couldn't see that because at first I would have think to myself that, let me do things the way I knew how to do them now, the way I was programmed to do them. And so I entered on a journey from being an employee to now being my own provider. And it took a little while to get here, but now that I'm here, I ain't going nowhere. And when I came away from the system or the matrix, whatever you want to call that piece of shit, I started to work for myself, and it wasn't an easy task because I started from the profession that I was in, which was nursing, and I was a anesthetic technician at those time, and when I broke away, I continued down that line, and then COVID came on and crashed my business. So that was the first, how to say, inclination of why I wasn't supposed to be doing that in the first place. After leaving that situation, you know, I didn't give up on myself. I started to challenge myself. You know, I started, instead of doing house visits with nursing and healing wounds, I decided to become somebody's personal nurse, and that didn't work either. After doing that, or before becoming somebody else's personal nurse, I started to sell marijuana, and at first glance it used to work, and then after it started to bust, because it's a business that first to begin is not good. To be selling stuff to people high now, and it had its ups and downs and ins and outs, and I had to get rid of that because it wasn't making back the amount of money I was putting out. Then I started selling food, vegan meals and vegetarian meals, and that didn't even work for me either, because I was putting out more than I was getting back. So that business, and at the time, um, people wasn't interested in food as much as they are now, because it had a curfew hours with the COVID. So that come and bust too. Then I ended up working for somebody and being the personal nurse, and that didn't work out well either, because I almost take his life at my own downfall now. And when I came away from all of that, I ended up in a relationship that the person was taking care of me, and I didn't feel like I was free in the relationship, because I was depending on him for me to eat. And when I woke up in that space and started to realize who I am, then my life started to shift in a different way, because I had to end the relationship, one. Two, I had to find a way for my life and how to thrive while being alive now. And so, before, when I wasn't listening to my intuition, going through all those challenges and ups and downs and ins and outs, I started to listen to myself now to navigate my reality and create solutions for myself. When I had no food, I would go into the forest and forage and find abundance of food. When I couldn't pay my electricity bills and all these different things, my mother would have compensated for the bills and until I could have paid it. So, but even then, I wasn't even using electricity as much as I would have normally used it now. So I cut down electricity and started to use less electricity, so the bill wouldn't be that high, because we live on a split unit but 1 meter, and we share the bill, so the bill would not be that high. And it's in falling. I rose now, you know, and I rose listening to my intuition, giving me other ways to create an income for myself, to know how to thrive when I didn't have, to know how to not create problems for myself, you know. And I started to listen to myself in a way that is positive onto myself now. Because the external will only give you something to chase after now. And because most of humanity only know that lifestyle to chase things, even when they come away from the system, they still chase. I have been in that position, and now I don't chase. I just go within, listen to my intuition, and manifest what I need. And that brings the trust that I have with the universe, brings things into my life effortlessly, because I'm always taking actions towards what it is I need and not what I want, you know. And it's through my intuition I have found solutions for relationships, for financial freedom, for guidance, um, protection, for seeing through reality, you know. And it is through embodying my intuition permanently I am reaping rewards for just believing in me, you know. So I want to give you all an example. I have been going up to the waterfalls for quite some time now, and I've been observing a young man up there. He comes and he bathes and stuff, and sometimes he socializes. But there's something odd about him that I couldn't put my finger on, so I keep observing him. And just a couple of days ago, I noticed what he was doing, thinking I alone was the one reaping the benefits from nature, while he was staying focused on what nature was providing to create an income for himself now. And that one particular day, when I went up there, I see him with a load of food on the ground that he foraged from the forest. He had bananas and he had coconuts. And he was using his energy to pick the food from the forest to now sell it either wholesale or retail to make an income for himself now, you know. And I can tell you this, a coconut here is $12. A fresh coconut is $12. And one bunch of coconut can yield up to 20 nuts. So you see how much money he making back from just going out there and picking stuff that he didn't even plant, but it's free, and use it back resourcefully for himself. So when people in the pity patter and creating problems for themselves and stuff, It's because they're not diving in themselves intuitively to find out the solutions for themselves. They always feel like if somebody had to come outside or somebody had to come and rescue them from the problem they create for themselves. When it have so much solutions, you know, if you and somebody in a relationship not working out well, you understand, and the relationship going south, you see all how you trying to fix the relationship. You getting abused verbally, mentally, sometimes physically, all these different things happening to you. But because you feel that you want to be with that one, you must deny yourself the beauty that you are to come to fulfill their need. No, the solution is get out. Because you are the one who is providing the energy for that relationship when somebody don't appreciate you. Get out of it. So, I'll answer a question today that was asked me yesterday. You understand? If you have a problem with something and you're deep doo-doo with it, who put yourself in the problem in the first place? Not you had to dig yourself out of the pit you put yourself in, or find ways to climb out of it. And the only way you can do that is if you go within to find the solution for your life, to correct it, and not depend on somebody to fix the solution for you. I come on here every day and I just give solutions to life. You know, I'm not talking or blowing air out of my ass every day I come on here to talk. No, I am giving solutions for life. You know, but I am not going to bleed my energy for someone who I give advice to and they didn't take it for themselves and see if it will work for themselves now. You see, there's the only way you will know is when you get a solution from somebody else and you take it and use it and see if it will grow. But if you want to sit down here and be in your problems all day and just want somebody to hear your problems and not do nothing about it, then it's just your ego saying, I can't do nothing about it. It always in self-doubt and self-pity and shame and guilt and all these lower frequency because it can't even come out when it has all kind of solutions within yourself intuitively to take yourself out. So I say to you today, beautiful souls now, you know, it's the reason why I can only listen to people pity patter now. Give a solution and then leave it right there. But I am not going to take my energy, take away from myself to fix anybody for the solution for them. Because the last time I checked, everybody is breathing in this good ass prana and have source energy within themselves to tap in and depend on God source created universe that is within everyone. And I'm saying that because there's no separation, just egotistical ways and programmings that people choose to live by that no longer existing in our new reality. That's why it's not working from a 3D perspective anymore. Because God, source, universe, creator, they need anybody here to tell it what to do, to co-create, to create for everybody. So can you, with the solutions that it has for itself, that is within you, to tap within yourself. I am infinite abundance, exponentially healthy, wealthy, with the highest potentials for life infinitely. Please tap that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this with someone who needs to hear this. Yes, share this with someone who needs to hear this. Because the only way you're going to find solutions for your life is when you go within and stop externalizing life. Get new perspectives from others who are in the space that you want to be in, and meditate and listen to yourself from within, because it's always telling you this makes sense or it doesn't make sense, or your ego kicks in. Go within and get a better view, a better perspective, and solutions that will make your life beautiful. But you must take actions. For any other door to open, to move forward, you must take actions while listening to yourself within. Once again, I am infinite abundance, exponentially healthy, wealthy, yeah, with the highest potential for life infinitely. To have a beautiful, spectacular, awesome, magical, amazing, wonderful, grand, rising day filled with many blessings, beautiful miracles from your heart, mindfully in every way to show up in reality as beauty unto yourself and solutions while navigating your reality. I love all of you. High vibrational 5D New Earth Stars.